Hi guys, and welcome back to Shit Gaming. We are back in action with a 2,000 point 10th edition bat rep today. It's the Emperor's finest, the Custodes, against a murderous invasion of a green Tyranid hive fleet. 2,000 points of a green Tyranid hive fleet descended from Leviathan. I have the new models in my arm. Kicking things off, I have a hive tyrant with a lash whip, bone sword, and a venom cannon, and his enhancement is adaptive biology, giving it 4 Phone of Pain if he's damaged, and a 5 Phone of Pain normally. Accompanying him, a 3 Tyrant Guard. Old One at the back, leading a Screamer Killer with Scything Talons. Old One is awesome with a 5 Phone of Pain, 2-up save, and he heals wounds in both command phases. I have a Neuro Tyrant, leading a squad of 10 Paragons, and he can cool Shadow's War better, give things Synapse, and has a nasty Psychic Scream Flamer. For my HQ, I have the Parasite of Vortex. Troops, I have 2 squads of 20 Termagants with Flesh Borers. 3 Von Ryan Leapers who have Fight First and Stealth. 5 Barb Gaunts to slow down the Custodes infantry. 6 warriors, 1 warrior proxying with a tentacle, 1 venom cannon, 1 barb strangler, and then 4 dead spitters. The Tyran effects with a rupture cannon and stinging salvos. 6 brain bugs with their zap zap brain guns. Finish it off, 5 gene stealers. That's 2,000 points of the Tyranid army. Epic 2,000 Custodes army.
A champion with Ceaseless Hunter.
Gas.
Once again, advancing and charging for those big movement. If you finish a move within 9 inches of me, I can make 6-inch normal move, which is pretty versatile. They're going to be in Deep Strike, 6 Wardens and the Deep Strike with the re-rolling charges to make it a bit more reliable. Wardens are -1 to wound if your strength characteristic is above their toughness, and once a game for the phase they have a 4-up Feel No Pain. A little bit of proxying, so they've all got kind of a mismatch of weapons, but they're all spears. We've also got a Vexilla in that squad for +1 OC on the unit. So got a Blade Champion with the enhancement Inspirational Exemplar to give them a leadership of 5, and once a game they can pick a unit within 12 and they pass a battle shot. Very good, gives you access to 2 Qatar stances, and once a game 3 Qatar
Stances -1 to hit, 6 is auto wound, or 6 is explode in melee. Having a character be able to give you all 3 is insane.
It's pretty, so once a battle round, you can get a stratagem for free, even if you've already used it. A squad of 10 Custodian Guard, 1 with Vexilla and Shield for the +1 OC, and then 2 with Sword and Shield for that extra wound, and then 7 with Spears. The idea of the Swords and Shields is you're going to take a couple of wounds on the way in. So squad of 4 Guard.
Every model looks like it could be leading its own Imperial force.
That was the idea behind the force. Dreadnought, he does have a shield, but he is an Achilles. And he's going to be coming on from reserve to try and apply a bit of pressure. A big spear. They're a little bit toned down in shooting this edition, but they do mortal wounds on the charge, and they can do some good damage output, but you've got to get them in. They're less tough than the last edition. I love the model, and I love the Dreadnoughts. 2 Telemon Dreadnoughts. One of them is a proxied model from Scribble Miniatures. Just because I thought he looked really, really cool.
Really dope.
And they're both going to have the Iliastus Accelerator Cannon. It's not amazing, it's only got -1 AP, so if you're in cover, like, it's going to be hard to get off. But I love the Telemons. They're still a bit chunky, they've gone down in points.
And they got some melee as well.
Yeah, they're a chunky boy, and they've still got the -1 damage. Dreadnought, tough boy with -1 to wound inbuilt, and if you can get him in with the Qatars, he's a bit of a tar pit. And he got Strength Fate on the blade. Dreadnoughts aren't, the kind of meta at the moment, but Dreadnought's a king.
That's 2,000 points of Custodes against 2,000 points of Tyranids, and stay tuned as we go now to the mission and the deployment. Dawn of War classic deployment. Playing priority target, which is a relatively simple primary mission. Basically, in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th battle round, at the end of each command phase, the players whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each objective marker they control, up to 10 per turn. At the end of the battle, though, crucially, each player scores 5 victory points for each objective marker they control to a max of 15 per player, meaning you have to be alive at the end of the field, so you can't infiltrate, you can't bring on your reserves or scout ability onto an objective anywhere on the board as the fields are standing. The board set up by Maswa. We have 5 objectives, Dawn of War deployment. We have crates, we have buildings, we have rocks. This is the board. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll go now to the deployment. Deployment, the Tyranids are on this side. We have basically our Neuro Tyrant, our warriors, our Termagants fleshed out. The Tyran effect 6, the Hive Tyrant who's in the center to give out his buffs, with Brain Bug, Tyrant Guard, the Shooty Barb Gaunts, and more Termagants, with some Death Leap and some Gene Stealers infiltrating forwards, and then pushing over with
Telemon and the Galatis Dreadnought with the small unit. And on this side we've got the Telemon with the big 10-man unit of guard with the shield captain.
Outflanking really fast, we have Tyranids have Old One Eye and his Carnifex, as well as the Screamer Killer in reserve. And then you have the
Achilles Dreadnought and the Wardens with the Blade Champion.
quite defensive from the Custodes against the Tyranids. Choose your weapon. No one is on any CP because RIP relics and war traits. Blue for the Tyranids.
Red for Custodes.
Let's go! Whoa! Custodes turn. Turn 1 cards, assassination. The Neurotyrant's behind the building, and the Hive Tyrant's a tough cookie. So that's pretty tough. An old one is off the board. Bring it down. The monsters I have is Tyrant effects and the Hive Tyrant, both 2 tough Tyranid crap. Command phase, nothing is battle shocked, no other abilities to declare. And we'll see what happens in Moon phase for Custodes turn 1, so get ready for an epic conquesting game. As the Custodes advance forwards, the Hive Mind selects 6s to hit will be a lethal hit for vehicles as their ability to try and stem the tide of the silver armor. End of the Custodes Moon phase turn 1.
Everything has advanced apart from this Telemon here.
Very nice.
Telemon over here only needed a 3 to get onto the objective on advance, and he rolled a 1.
Wah, wah, wah.
So that's fun.
Yep.
And then
The shooting phase begins. You guys have assault weapons, these Custodes guard, and so does the Telemon over there. He failed the advance. It's quite sad for your primary. Secondaries look tough, but the shooting phase shall commence. Center Telemon.
Telemon is going to shoot
Barb Gauntlets. Yep. I'm not going to do anything here.
Okay.
4 shots hitting on 2s. D4, 2s. That's 4. Super powerful. Custodes weapon is AP1. I have cover. This is 4 ups to save a Gaunt's life. A Barb Gauntlets. 4s. Ah, make none of them. That wasn't great. We've got 1 Barb Gauntlet left.
Shoot their spears at the warriors.
Got the warrior to give them 5 for the pain. Cool. Because they're synapse and I'm not losing anything else. Yep. Once again, double shoot, so you get 8 shots.
Yeah, it's probably not.
10 on 2s. Rerolling 1s because no one's on the point. Strength 4 T5s to 5s to wound, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
Because you are Custodes and you roll pretty decent. Just looking at double 6s in there. 3 6s. So I have 4 ups to the cover. Make some 4s this time, please. Okay, that's a bit better. Then I have 5 for the pain. CP was not worth it. Warriors on a wound. Into this Custodes squad, we got 3 guys shooting to the termagants. 2 of the guys with a thin line of sight down into the single barb gaunt remaining. 2 more spears going into these gaunts over here. Trying to wipe out this barb gaunt. RIP, didn't do anything in this game.
2s.
Okay, 1 miss. 4s to wound.
And then rerolling everything because I'm on the objective.
And so am I, but that doesn't matter. But nice. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, need the reroll, sir. Gets just 4 up. No, cannot make a save. They're allergic to making saves. 3 guys into the termagants on 2s. Winning on 3s, and don't think I have any cover here. 6 up save because they'd be 1 with no cover. So 6 ups. Boom, 4 down. 4 termagants full over here. 6 more shots into this. Damn many hits, and you're winning on 3s.
3 rerolling.
You're rolling because you're on the point. Don't need it. Cover here, so this is 5 ups. Come on. Making nothing. 4 gaunts died in either squad. End of Custodes turn 1. They wiped out the barb gaunts. They killed 8 termagants. They pushed up. There are no points, and they get no secondary points, but they discarded one of their cards, can got a CP, as well as discarding the other card. And now push down Tyranids turn 1, and see how much damage we can do.
Yeah.
Cards to Tyranids, not amazing, no prisoners. Kill the Custodes unit. Assassination, wipe out character. Command phase begins, nothing is battle shocked. In my command phase, I will spend free stratagem here, because both termagant squads are within range of the Hive Tyrant, to be able to give them a free strat, which is going to be I can heal D3 plus 3 back on each, and because only 4 died in each, they're basically both back to full strength. Nothing else to declare for my command phases, nothing is battle shock, so we heal gaunts, we move now to Tyranid turn 1 movement phase. We've thrown these GNCs to their death to create a wall. The warriors in the building, the Neurotyrant's going to flame those Custodes, there'll be termagants, Tyrant effects, holding it down the center of the Hive Tyrant, shooting this Custodes, Dreadnought on the right. And the termagants pushed up, they healed themselves back, and the leapers are hiding on the far side. That's the end of Tyranid turn 1 movement phase, and we're going to start with the shooting phase, and we're going to start with this Barb Gaunt boy. He's going to avenge the Barb Gaunts with the Neurotyrant. He's going to flame the Custodian Guard. Psychic Scream! That's 5, you T6. 5's to wound. Okay, 1 wound. Oh, that did not go what I needed it to be. If you want 2 damage. The shield boy is on 2 wounds. The squad's going to fire, and they're going to fire everything. Warrior's going to split fire. We're going to do just the Venom Cannon into the Custodian Guard, while all the other shots are going to go into the latter's Dreadnought. Venom Cannon into the Guard, just D3 shots because no blast. Just 1. On a 4, Strangler into the Latter's Dreadnought, D6 plus 1 shots. Lethal hits. Okay, 1 lethal, 2 hits, winning on 5, strength 6, and 3 up. Would you? Pretty lackluster indeed. Let's spice it up with some death spitters. On 4s with lethal hits. Winning on 5s, just one AP1, so 1 more 3-up save. Take a damage. No. This flank remains strong. 6 brain fire everything into that Custodes dreadnought. The Telemon. 6 shots, las cannons, lethal hits. Let's go. Warp blast. That's way better. Non-lethal and everything else hit. This is strength 12. We'll go through AP3 D6 plus 1 damage. Or inbound, it's just be D6 damage because -1. We'll go through. Give me averages. Okay, 2 good. 2d6 damage. Come on! Oh, 7 damage. Well done, Brainbug. Showing my Tyranids how it's done. Tyrant's gonna try and finish him off. D3 shots. Lethal hits, baby. 3 damage. Hitting on 2s with lethals. Strength 9, so 5s. Nothing. Tyrant effects now gonna have to open his rupture cannon out and take out the Telemon. 2 shots. I hit on 2s. Lethal hits. This is where you're saving me a CPU reroll for.
No.
Oh! CPU reroll. CP, this is strength 20 or T10. This is 2s.
Disgusting.
God, I'm double your toughness.
What's the damage now?
Damage is 2d6. Damage is 2d6. You have invulns or you have death. And you choose life. Monumentally big, but that just shows you invulns are a bit of a negative to that gun, but it still has a ceiling for astronomical amounts of damage. The prisoner's points will be difficult because I don't think I'm going to be able to kill things this turn, but we're going to fire some piddly shots and see what happens. 15 termagants can see are in range of the Telemon, so let's do some piddly fire. Lethal hits. Okay, amazing 4-up roll. Success! Okay, a couple. 2+ saves in the entire one. Right, end of Darren. It's turn 1, not too eventful. Took that Custodes down to 4 wounds and took a damage off him from some termagant fire. Didn't get any of my secondaries because I didn't manage to kill a unit or assassinate everything or anything, so discarded both and got a CP for getting one of them back. And we'll now push into Custodes turn 2. Custodes turn 2, cleanse, 2 actions on objectives, engage in all fronts, spread out all over the board. And we'll now push into the command phase, but we do have a Battle Shock test to take on that boy. Battle Shock! He fails! Nothing else to declare in command phase things, so we're pushing over into the movement phase now for Custodes. And pushing these Custodes forwards, I'm going to Overwatch with the Neuro Tyrant. Psychic Scream! Better than last time, please! That's better than last time. Turn 5, T6, because you're a tough old cookie! T1, ignore cover. And nothing happens. Continuing with your movement phase. End of movement phase, Custodes turn 2. We got these Custodes pushing up, gonna wipe out the Gene Stealers. This Dreadnought's gonna cleanse. These guards push up the center, taking the middle and threatening my lines. The injured Dreadnought is pushing up, hobbling up, trying to take down these brain bugs and the gaunts. And then these guys deep strike over here with that dread. One's holding it down on the objective. Rapidly ingress in response, Alt 1 and a can't fix over 12 inches away from these guys to be a counter threat to their charge. 10's Custodian Guard are doing their double shoot and gonna evaporate this Termagant squad. I'm not going to do anything, so you can just come in at me. Starting with what we know, we're going with these 4 Custodian Guard into the Gene Stealers. 2 shots each. Hitting on 2s. There's a couple ones. 4s rerolling because you're on the point. Bye, Gene Stealers. Time to tank a bunch of 5-up invulns. Awesome. Ooh, okay, maybe actually. 3 Gene Stealer remains. Ouch.
One is going to go
into the Tyrant Guard from that Custodian Telemon.
Everything into the Tyrant Guard from the Telemon.
Minus 1 to hit though because you are bracketed. 3's the big guy. T8 in your strength 9, so 3s. AP1 becomes 2 AP0, so 2 3-ups. Oh my god, bro! Tyrant Guard fools.
D6 plus 3 shots.
So 5 shots. Launcher into the Tyrant Guard. Hitting on 3s. And 5, hitting 2. 3-ups. Oh, 2 2s twice in a row. What are the chances? And he's also on 2 wounds. 2 to 2, 2 2. Ouch. That was taboo. Telemon's getting excited into the Tyrant Guard. Starting with the bolt launcher, D6 plus 2. 3, sorry, 7 shots. Tyranids, flex up a little bit. 2s to hit. Okay, that was pretty garbage. 5s and 6s to wound. Now tank that, and then you have more. Big Zap Gun hitting on 2s, everything 3s to wound. 3-ups! Okay. Tyrant Guard and the Hive Tyrant mains killed 2 Tyrant Guard with 2 Telemons. That 10 Custodian Guard are firing everything into the Brain Bug. I'm using my free stratagem this turn to give them a 5-up Phone of Pain. 40 shots because you're double shooting, and you're rerolling the wound roll as well. Hitting on 2s, 44 shots. 1s, please. 1s, I say. Okay. Quite a few 1s there, bud. Strength 4, T5, reroll the wound roll. As the epic battle ensues.
6s, everything. So taking out successes.
Bunch so far. With the reroll wounds. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that was Conversion Town. Annie, this is gonna hurt. 4 months. Pretty roll. Having to go through and I feel no pains. Alright, 2 at a time. Feel no pains.
And after everything, will feel no pains, one brain bug survives.
These time against. One spare shot is a bit overpowered.
Yep.
Strength.
And then track 9.
Okay, so this is a 2. 6 up in one. 2 graphics wounding on 2s. 3, 2s, T3. 2 inbounds. Because of the brain bug. Save me. No. 17 gaunts left. Final score to 5.
And these guys are just going to fire at the...
Into the old one eyes Sprued. 12 shots. 2 hit. Nice. 6 is to wound with no rerolls. 2. 3 ups! X is on 6 wounds. These guys are wiping out the GNC, they make it on an 8.
Yep.
10 guard are coming into these termagants.
I think that was a
6. You get a 12. 10 I'm on charging the gaunts. Makes it on a 9. Custodes are smashing the lines here a little bit. These are 9s, these gaunts.
fail.
Charges are insane right now. The big one. You've made every charge thus far. You can reroll this charge.
Yes.
Oh my god, this is so tense. Oh! You can reroll it! Ah! Oh! They failed it. Every other charge made it. I will take that. Yeah. These guys sliced up the stealer. And these guys, surprise, surprise, with 50 attacks, exploding 6s, hitting on 2s, winning on 2s, they wipe out the dead, leaving a gaping hole in the Tyranids lines is now the custodian Telemon. Tries to punch some gaunts up over here.
Exploding 6s. For none.
2s. 6 up, inbounds. 2 gaunts are squished. Nice, who's really Dreadfoe charge ability on a 4+, it does 3 more. So a 1. 5 attacks coming in with this bit.
But it's long. I'm choosing
exploding 6s again. Does nothing again. Gaunts are taking a beating from this boy.
2s.
4 more 6 up inbounds because of the brain bug, making 1 of 2 of them. I will fight back off camera, but I still hold that point. You made every charge, but on the one that mattered most, you failed it.
Yeah.
That's the end of your turn. You get some points. 3 points for cleansing over here with this Custodian Dreadnought. Get 2 victory points for engage, +1 for tactical missions, so you get 3 points for that. So you get 6 points for secondary. So not bad. So scores on the doors. It's 11 to push down to Nid's turn 2. Cleanse behind enemy lines. Amazing, but doable maybe in turn 2. These termagants are out of Synapse range and fail Battle Shock, but then I spend a CP to pass it, meaning I have no CP. And command phase is completed, I get 10 for primary. So the scores is 11 to 10, they need to die. The command phase, the Neuro Tyrant gave this Parasite and the turn effects and the Parasite. Synapse pushed down to movement phase for Tyranids on turn 2, and I got a lot of things in my face. The movement phase, this turn needs to go well for the Tyranids to stand a chance of victory. I brought the Screamer Killer down the far side. I have these Gaunts staying on the point. The Hive Tyrant moved this way with Old One Eye and his Brood, and the Death Leapers moved this way as you moved away for your ability. Parasite and the Warriors coming up this way with the Ripper, trying to take this point off you as the Neuro Tyrant stayed down and handed out a Synapse buff. And that is the movement phase concluded. Tyrannifex is staying where he is. I'm just going to go into the shooting phase and hopefully destroy everything we can. Brain Bug is going to finish what he started and hopefully kill this Telemon. 1 shot, hitting on at 3. That's this Screamer Killer is going to scream. Kill us! D6 plus 3 shot. Hitting on 4s, lethals. And winning on 5. 1 3 up save. Hive Tyrant is going to fire his Venom Cannon into these Wardens. It's D3 plus 1 shots. Right. Because of blast. Hitting on 2s. Oh, that's 9.
-1 to real for variability.
2 AP2, 3 damage. 4 up saves. 3. 1 Warden falls. Excellent start. The Neuro Tyrant's going to flame into this Custodian Guard again. 3rd time, lucky! 5 wound. Come on! For 2. AP1, 2 damage, no cover. Yes, I kill a guy. 1 guard falls. Sneeze that, and then the Warrior's going to fire everything into guard. They got to go. Venom Cannon, D3 shots. Hitting on a Barb Strangler. Come on, Barbie. Hitting on 4s here with the Barb Strangler. It's a forced to wound because of T6. Come on, everyone. I demand it. E1, you got a 3 up save. These guys are super tough, but they're going to take a damage. 12 death spitters coming in. 4s. 1, 5's to wound, and there we go. AP1, 2 3 ups. Taken. But these guard, tankier than anything. Tyrannifex is now going to fire everything into him. Shots, lethals. Hitting on 2s. Singer Salvo's going to this guard. This is just terror. To wound the guards. Can't do anything this Tyrannifex who's going to scream into these guys. D3 blast, and there's 5, so that might be 4 shot. Hitting on 4s. 7, so 3s, 4s apparently. Why 4s? Wound AP2, 4 up save. You in a very lackluster shooting phase. Charge is sharp again. This Hive Tyrant's going to turn around and charge that Custodian Knight. Freaking tell them all! The Death Leapers are going to leap on these boys. Death Leapers. 7. It's kind of insane rolling. But what goes around comes around, and it will even out in the wash. Old One Eye's charging them. Old One Eye, show me how it's done. Parasite is going to charge these, just the Custodian Guard. Set. Warriors are going to charge the Custodian Guard too, just them. Again, on level. It's going to try and charge this knight. Zero. And he fails. What a surprise. Spend 2 CP to fight first here. But I fight first with the Death Leapers because they fight first and they're charging, so it's going to be 18 attacks into these Wardens. I have a 4 Feeling of Pain with these Wardens for once a phase ability. Amazing. Death Leapers, leap on death!
-1 to hit as well, because...
You choose -1 to hit. This is running on 5s. AP1, so you have 3 ups. Fails 1, and then you have a Feeling of Pain.
Is this one down?
Feel the pain. So guards can fight these warriors. 2 spears on 2s. Couple ones. 6 exploding 6s for their katana stances you wouldn't make, so winning on 3s here. Oh, you need the reroll. Okay, thank God for the reroll, which just translate to utter damage. 6s to save my life. Save my life. Make 2 warriors are left, and then you have the sword.
Oh, this is it.
2s. 6s explode.
3's running everything.
God. These 5 ups. 1 warrior remains, and I continue fighting. Alright, hopefully we'll do something. He has 6 attacks, and he rerolls the wound roll, and he hits on 2s. Please.
-1 to hit.
3s. I might as well take Guitar Stance. This is wounding on 5s. So strength 9. Reroll the wound roll though.
That's good.
So 2 need to go through to kill you here. And they do. Yes! They explode! Unless I kill something, but it does explode. It's these 3 Tyranids and your squad, starting with
Squad.
your big 3. Thank you. 3 4 ups, kill a guy. Oh! Take so shields on 2. Brain Bug. Brain Bug is dead.
Tank Guard.
Brain Bug though, and the Dreadnought is dead. I have 1 warrior and a Parasite. Up with the Parasite. Hits. Yes, he does. Anti-infantry 2+. AP2. Oh, he failed. 3 damage means I don't get Ripper Swarm swarmed in because he's on a wound because of the shield. And then he has 5 attacks with his claws. 3s. 5s.
That's fair point.
Alright, B1, you got 3 ups. I'm gonna kill a guard. I feel the pain. Roar! I kill you. I attacks with the warrior. Hua! Wounds on 5s. The main event arrives. Old One-Eye is Carnifex friend. The Carnifex has 8 attacks because he's extra side and talons, and Old One-Eye has 6. Carnifex hitting on 5s here, but I can reroll the hit roll. Babushka. Rerolling the hit roll. But apparently that's 4s. Yeah, no. My God! 1 AP2. Please do something. Hitting on 3s. Well, no, hits on 4s, sorry. Well, 1 is a bit angrier. Yeah, at 14, so -1 to wound is still 3s. Not 4s. Show him how it's done. 4 up in 1s. Oh, last one takes D6 +1 for 6 damage. This guy's on 2 wounds. I dare you. Ooh. Want to go through? Second one takes 3 4 ups. And last one takes 6. 4 left, 1's on 2, and that guy on 2 takes 6 more damage to the face. Which he just... Wardens into the Leapers and 2 Wardens into the Carnifex.
1 Warden and the Blade Champion.
Champion of Blades. The Leapers.
Quite
a few ones. E5, strength 7. 3 to wound. 6 ups to save. Oh my God. 1 Leaper dies.
Not bad.
Champions attacking the Carnifex Brood with the Evictus.
With the Vic.
And 6, AP3, 3 damage, dev wounds, gnarly. Hitting on 2s with a 1, 2 1s. So nothing. Okay, so 1. Whoa! Probably gonna be devastating, man. AP3 is 5 ups. Again, 1 is wiped out, and that is,
one more
yeah,
attack.
1 more guy into the Old One. 5 attacks apparently. 5s though, because I'm T9. 4 ups. And then 5 ups, if you want the pins. Ha! I killed the Telemon, but I score no secondaries. I discard both of them and I get a CP and push down to Custodes' turn. Turn 3 command phase, Shadows in the Warp. Secondaries is deploy teleport homers to an action in the center or in my deployment zone and investigate signals on the corners, so very actiony for turn 3 cards. Do Custodes get the primary as I Shadows in the Warp time at a -1 army wide.
Okay.
Is it -1?
Everything's on a 7.
Start with this guy, he's a 7. You make any teeth them on a 7. They make these guys on a 6. Come on, Shadows in the Warp. Tell him on at the back, this fail. No! This guy over here, fail! No. Last squad over there. Fail. No. The army-wide ability did nothing. Even though I had the Neuro Tyrant, it still did nothing. Command phase continues. No more power shocks to take because you bossed it all. You get 10 for primary. Scores on the doors. You draw your card. Old One-Eye healed his wounds in his command phase. Now the butchering begins. In the movement phase, turn 3. These guys moving up. I'm going to Overwatch again with the Neuro Tyrant for a CP. Screw it. 8 5s. Okay. 2 AP1s, 3 ups. I kill a guy! Shield boy, and 1's on take it for killing the Custodes for a CP. Turn 3 movement phase has finished.
Achilles Dreadnought is coming towards the Screamer.
And
Goes
killer.
for a big melee battle. The Wardens have out of combat with the Blade Champions. This is Hunter ability. They're going to take some pop shots.
They can fall back, shoot and charge.
Yep.
Hive Tyrant's looking like he's going to get charged by the Telemon.
Move
These
that.
two Custodes look like they're going to come take on the Tyrannifex. I'm going melee fest down here. Nice, and the shooting phase sharp again. These Custodes are going to fire. You have 6 guys firing into the Tyrant Guard and the Hive Tyrant. 1 guy firing into the Tyrannifex. 2 guys going to go into the Termagants. Into the Termagants. Points, so you reroll the wound roll. So 3s. Everyone covers 5 ups. Yeah. Managed to take down a wound of the Tyrannifex, really annoyingly. 6 guys into the Tyrant Guard and the Hive Tyrant. Into the Tyrant Guard. Hitting on 2s. T8 is 6s with the reroll. Okay. Give it a little shake, that's not 4s. Okay! Tyrant Guard tanks it. Telemon's coming in as well. You're not giving up. 4 shots! You win on 3s. Maybe 4 ups. But I'll do it 1 at a time. Because he's dead and this is a 3 up. Which I think again, damage on the Hive Tyrant, here's a Feather Pen. 5 plus. 5 plus. 3 damage, he's on 7 left. Once he becomes injured, he gets a 4 up Thunder Bane though. What's with the bolter gun? On 2s. They're winning on 5s because it's the whole toughness of the whole unit. So 5s to wound. 2 up. 2 up. And a 4 up. Yeah. Still on 7 wounds. Someone's going to fire everything into the gaunts. 8 shots into the gaunts. Winning on 3s. One needs a reroll. It's going to be 5 ups. Doesn't matter. And then 2 up front. 6 ups. And that's that many gaunts. Killer's firing everything to the Screamer Killer. So hits with 9, so I'm T9. It's not a win.
Twin link.
2 twin link, strength 6, graphic devastators coming in. On 2s. 5 to wound, that's a win. Save, takes 3 damage, he's down to 7 as well. Those guys fell back, so he's just going to flame the warrior. C6. Strength 6, so 3s to wound.
And it's twin linked.
Okay. 4 ups. End of the shooting phase, you did a pretty nice damage to my Gaunt squad. Killed the Tyrant Guard, but not too much else. You've hurt the Screamer Killer and the Hive Tyrant. And now you got a lot of charges as well. Epic combat coming in. Makes it on a second over there.
I think the Telemon
needs a 6 as well. Pretty big hit. Oh, one comes steaming in. It's epic! Charging the Parasite. With Galactus. And the Achilles make the charge. Guard squad into the Tyrannifex. The big one. Oh! They make it, but they're not getting everyone in, so they're going to reroll it.
Sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, but it evens out as I said in the wash. Just knew that was gonna happen. You know when you just know with the dice and it just comes true. I just knew that.
These guys are charging with turn against.
Take you off.
When I lives, then he's safe for now. So I'm going to spend 2 CP, but my free stratagem per turn to heroically intervene with Old One Eye. But I'm going to come here so not so many can fight me.
So
Doing a Dreadful ability. He needs 4. He doesn't get it. So you don't do the 3 mortals. I've got 7 wounds left. Telemon with exploding 6s. He has 5 attacks. This is Catastrophe. 1 is 12 T10, 3s to wound. Okay. 3 3 damage is 4 of him once. Hive Tyrant has a 4 of Thunder Pain because of adaptive biology. He is the strongest Tyranid organism there is. 4 wounds remaining. Bashes in the Parasite. Just come with my Parasite. 6s. On 2s. Yeah. Wounded Parasite on 3s. So dead here. 6 ups. No. Parasite squished. And you tagging the warrior?
Yeah.
With the Galactus, I'm going to spend my last CP to give him a 6 up Thunder Pain. He's not synapse, so it's only a 6 up Thunder Pain today. Floating 6s, good sir. Okay, everything even out to the one. 10, and your strength 12. Oh my god. So you win on 2s here. Oh my god. Get a 1. 4 AP2s and 4 ups. Oh, I roll really badly. I failed 3 saves there.
That's 1.
Screamer Killer could be screaming in pain. Oh, the saves for... Oh, there's a chance. 4 6s to live. Oh, no, you've been scoreless. Alright, and do I explode? Oh, I do! New model syndrome, he dies. Pretty epic. I do 1 mortal 2 on the way out, and I'm squished. 2 wardens into Old One Eye and 2 wardens into the Termagants.
Blade Champion.
We're going to go with
Lethal hits. Pick up the gaunts. Can the 2 guys do damage to Old One Eye? So 6 is a lethal. 1's miss. T9, 5's to wound. Okay. Guard win on the rerolls. They win on the
guard probably would
durability.
have died there.
Amen. Takes 4 damage, but he from my pains. Takes only 2. Well, it takes 2 damage, but he'll heal it in my phase, and now we can fight you back with 6 attacks and hopefully pick up the squad. But 3s. Boom. Old One is angry. 3s now, because mine's one to win. Angry Old One Eye. Why do I 4? Would you fail at least? But it D6 was 1 7. I only managed to pick up 1 Custodian Guard, but he'll pile in. Tyrant can fight back as well. Tyrant's been pretty tanky, and he's fighting back into the Dreadnought that's taking 1 damage to Telemon.
Names as well.
Heading on 2s. Lethal hits. Everything hits. 9, T10, 5 to wound. Rerolling everything. 5. Bam. Making another 3 AP2s or 4-ups. You love it. Fail saves and you make them, so that's how it goes in that department. Every turn, fail the charge here. You don't get any second points. You get a CP for burning your cards. But you did a lot of damage, and the melee's ongoing. I didn't even hurt you with the Hive Tyrant, and we'll continue as we go into Tyranids' turn. Attempting target. Opponent picked the center objective. Secure no man's land, take the objective markers in no man's land. Command phase. Nero Tyrant's going to hand up to just the Ripper Swarms. Warrior needs to take a battle shock test, which he passes. Hive Tyrant needs to take a battle shock test, which he passes. One-Eye heals D3 wounds. Back up to full. Moon phase turns into turn 3 shall begin. We have our cards. We have limited hope. We have maximum damage must be achieved. And in the moon phase, the plan is kill that dreadnought, take this point, swarm this point, pray for rain. Tyranids, please, come on, do something. I need you to kill that dreadnought. I need it to happen. Shots, hitting on 2s.
You're falling back here, yeah?
Strength 20, T10, T9. So 2s to win, sorry. 2 4-up in ones.
CP1.
Come on. Yes! He reroll. Oh, 2d6 damage. 2d6! Yes! I killed him! Oh my god, that was so close! Tyranids, yeah! I think something looks a little brighter. We're gonna do things happen with these guys. 3s. I don't care if I fluff. To wound. For drop saves. Used to be AP1, but not anymore. Hive Tyrant's gonna shoot into that. Telemon in combat. 3 shots, lethal hits. 5 to wound. Needs hit again. Hive Tyrant staying put. He's now taking the point, which is big. He's gonna psychic scream for the 5th time into these. God. Flame on. 86. 4. Time for broke. I'm CP rerolling this. Oh, that was so Arthur. Wounding these unkillable boys on 5s, but they will be killed. They will be killed. 3-ups. Yes, 2 damage. Concludes my shooting phase. Now the charges shall begin. Paragon squad is going to charge him. 7. They've tied him up there. In combat over here, and the Death Leaders have taken. Oh, the Paragon's coming in. Paragons did nothing, and now the Neuro Tyrant's going to go. Pretty average. Hits on +1 to hits on 2s, but I roll 4. He's strength 5, so 5 to wound. So that's the end of the charge there. And with the Telemon. Main hits is being chosen as the Qatar. On 3s. Okay, 4 ones. Big back with all 1-Eye. This Hive Tyrant's tanky. 1-Eye's gonna do something now. Hit 3s. -1 to hit Qatar stance. Been chosen. He wounds on 3s. Killing 1 at a time. Yes. D6 plus 1 damage for 3 damage. Kills 1 more warden with the Warden and with the Blade Wizard.
Yep.
So with the Warden. 2s. Okay. 5 to wound T9. Now the Blade Wizard. The Victor's Sword, the Dev Wound, Strength 6, 3 damage weapon. Attacks, hitting on 2s. Okay. 5s and 6s, 6s, devs.
1 2.
AP2, AP3, sorry, is a 5-up. Nope. 6 damage is taken. 5 from the pains though. Takes 4 damage. Down to 5 wounds, and I killed 1 Warden, and that is over. Now the Hive Tyrant swipes back again. Lethal hits, please. Please. Okay, thank you. My prayers were answered. It's winning on 5s, so T10, but I can root for Lee. Yo! Oh! Hive Tyrant! Spirit, chosen. 4-ups. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, oh! 12 damage, but you have -1 damage keeping you alive. You already taken a damage. Down to 3 wounds, the Hive Tyrant's on 4. What a beast! With this 1 dude into the Paragon squad. Going for exploding 6s. And then you get 3 6s. And then 2s, yeah. Wow. He's managed to kill just enough to tie the point, meaning I only get 2 points to secure no man's land. Turn 3, draw store close, and I get 2 points to secondary, and I'm going to discard a tempting target. I'm going to push down Custodes.
And I've got to storm hostile objective and extend battle lines, which are very, very decent ones for me for this turn.
Command phase battle shock tests, the Dreadnought, the Telemon. That's going to be Custodes. Battle shock is pointless. Phase shall commence on the 4th. 3 wounds in your command phase, and he's only on 1 wound.
I'm salty.
He's taking 1d.
I'm very salty.
Yeah. And then Custodes turn for moon phase. You fell back with the Wardens to try and kill the Death Leapers because you can shoot and charge. The Telemon staying in an ongoing conflict with the Hive Tyrant, both in an epic duel to the death. 10 Custodes are pushing on through and trying to kill the Tyranids. The locked melee on the left side with the 1 Custodes and the 1 Dreadnought against the Paragons and the Neuro Tyrant and the single warrior.
Just gonna shoot his Death Leapers.
Okay, Wardens firing the Death Leapers. Might as well hit 3 hits and winning on 5s. 2 minutes. 5 O's. Making 1 Leaper remains. This was a 10-man squad, but there's only 9 guys and 1 died, leaving 8. Because one of them accidentally forgot behind the building, and because of currency issues, and we're playing a proper game, he is destroyed. Sad times. You don't even need him as they push on through. So these 2 guys are going to fire into Tyrannifex with the S.
And the rest are all going to shoot into Perfect.
2 guys in Tyrannifex. Hitting on 2's reroll on the wound roll, 6 is to wound, because I'm T a lot. You need the reroll. 1. 3 up save. Yeah, 7 guys firing down into Old One. Trying to pepper the old boy. Nice hitting on 2's. 6 is to wound. Rerolling though. Making a reroll because you're on the objective. Custodes troops are very powerful. Another 2. 3. Ooh, 5 3 up saves. It's 4 damage, but there's the Feel No Pains. Blah, 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 no. Now he's on 4 wounds. Flaming the warrior over here. Killed the warrior. Charging phase. You charge him once and you make it. These guys need a good charge here to get them all in. You roll a 9. Taking it in like bosses. And then split decision. Does he kill all one eye or do you take the point off me? Points or epicness? Go for the epicness! And he makes it on a 6. Oh, this is gonna be super tight. Old One Eye survive. Starting with the Wardens and Old One Eye.
I'm going to choose.
Choosing 6's explode. Choosing lethal hits. It's an illusion! And Blade Wizard with the 5 attacks and 3 damage. Okay, there's a 1 in there and a 6. Lethal, you didn't say sustained.
Yeah.
This is 5s.
It's 5s and 6s. 6s are devs here.
5 ups, I need to make one of these to stand a good chance. Oh. DP reroll. I have to do it for the sake. Come on! Yes, he makes it! Take 3 of these to live, man. This is so big. Come on! Oh, no. He perfectly goes down. Lashing out? No. Old One Eye.
Champion has taken out Old One Eye.
Continuing over here, these guys are going to slaughter him.
We'll see.
Spend a CP to give him. He's not synapsed.
Okay.
It'll be a 6 at Feel No Pain.
Okay. Yes.
+1 to wound for CP. All 3 guitar stances too.
That's
Hitting on 2s. So he could be in trouble. Everything hit and you got 5 additional lethal hits. +1 to wound, so you're winning on 4s. You're re-rolling everything.
Yeah.
All re-rolls. Jesus, smoky. Okay, that was pretty garbage there. Only so far with the re-rolls. +1 to wound is huge. Of course. Very good conversions. This is much more damage. This is more than I can carry in one hand. 4 ups. Okay. 18 damage. He's on 15 wounds. I don't have synapse on him, so it's only 6 ups. So I need 6s here to live. I made he perfectly does. He lash out. Yes, he does. D6 mauls. 3 more. 2 wounds. 1 does not. Getting butchered. It's war on all sides. Now you also fight here on the charge. 6s explode. Okay, that was really good. And 2s. I grabbed out my barb gaunts, and this is 4 of them on the Neuro Tyrant squad. Live. Fight back with high time. Cast chance with the -1. I want lethal hits. Lethals! Lethal 3 hits, and then 5s with twin linked. 3 wounds, you have 3 wounds remaining. You're dead! Does he explode? Hive Tyrant wipes out the teleport! Back into him off the Hive Tyrant forts. He's T8. You're choosing lethal hits. Okay. On 5s and 6s. T8. Just 2. 4 wounds. Nope. On 2 wounds remaining. Hitting on 3s. Open for 5s. Fail all 3 and you die. 4. Oh! Damage. Alright, that was pretty brutal. End of your turn, you stormed hostile objective and you extended battle line, so you get 10 more for secondary. And you killed all 1 as well. That Death Leaper is alive, so he needs to survive. 5 points for primary, maybe. Cards for Tyranids on turn 4. Area Denial, deploy Teleport Homer. Area Denial is already being achieved, and deploy Teleport Homer I could maybe do with the Hive Tyrant in the center for 3 points. So he needs quite a high roll. Rolls spend a CP to ignore that, so he will get that point, so we'll get 5 points for primary. Tyranid turn has pretty much... Turn 4, very uneventful. The Hive Tyrant just pushed over, deployed the Teleport Homer, and area denied the area, giving me 8 points of secondary, but nothing else happened as the Death Leaper fled. As my army is basically a splinter of what it was, but I'm just trying to rack up as much points as I can. And we push now into the final turn for the Custodes. Turn 5, command phase, pass all your battle shock. Primary score at the end of the battle for this 5th turn because we're playing priority targets. You've pushed up with these Custodes. I'm going to overwatch with this guy. He's actually going to overwatch Dreadnought because he's scarier. Dreadnought! Bam! 10 shot! T9, wounding on 5s. 5s wound. 2 again. Always got 2! I'm gonna kill this guy. This is just spite for me now. 3 ups. Yeah, I would have killed him. No. Oh my god, he's on 5 wounds, not bad. Not enough. Advancing got a 6. These guys to shoot. These guys are gonna fire all their shots into the hive tyrant. It's gonna be 12 shots. 2s, and they're still on the point, which is amazing. 6s. Ah! Sweet roll. Oh my god, it's 5. How'd you get 5? Alright, 5 go through to the hive tyrant. He's got 3 ups. Hwah! Okay. Tyrant's on a single wound. Done all he can, but he's struggling at the last. Flame the Neuro Tyrant. 4 flame shots. 5 to wound.
5 to wound.
Twin linked. Nothing so far. 4 up. Yes. Guard's got 2 shots. 1 wound, surprisingly not. Bam! Making him 1. No! AP1, fail it, he's dead. The Custodian Guard need a 7. No, he just got a 7. Both squads make it in. The Blade Wizard starting into the Hive Tyrant. Saint hits. Okay. 20 or 5s. Please no 6s. You've rolled enough 6s. You've rolled enough 6s. Why do you roll more 6s? 6 mortals. See if we can make all of this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! And then it's a 4 of one. No, I fail it. TP reroll. No! And then 4 of ones. Oh, he dies to 1. Does he explode? He does! What is going on? Okay, he just literally died to 1 wound. You've perfectly killed the Tyrannifex, Old One-Eye, and now him. D3 mortals, 3 more. Kill another guard. He can't. You slay the Hive Tyrant in the final turn. Just about, almost survived. In crazy stuff. We'll get 15 for primary. We'll push down to Tyranid turn 5. I have 1 single model left. I'll get 5 for secondary. And I'll see if I can get any points. But it's going to be probably, definitely, a Custodes step. I just get 5 more points. Couldn't get anything for cards. So we'll do the scores now. But guys, thanks for watching. Doors and doors, 61 for the Custodes, 35 for the Nids. Couldn't deal with that big blob in the center. What went well for the Nids, I thought the Hive Tyrant was amazing and he held it down. Even better if Old One I just needed to do a bit more and the Tyrannifex whiffed on his shooting. MVP for the Custodes.
Probably the Blade Champion, I'd say, actually.
I mean, to be fair, Blade
and his
Champion
Warden
was-
squad.
he
They,
was-
they are still alive and
Yeah.
he was going around getting some 6s for devs every turn, so I've got to give it to the Blade Champion.
Yeah. What went well?
I think able to get kind of board control. This guard squad you kind of were avoiding it all game and they just kind of made a little journey down to the midfield.
He did, he definitely did. And the Tyranids just got, the Screamer Killer got no value. Tyrannifex just died. But
Yeah, if you could have made your charge with the Screamer Killer
that would have been big.
into the Dreadnought and took out the Dreadnought, maybe you could have got that flank and supported the...
Yeah, because
Old
Screamer
One
Killer
Eye.
was a come in the center, but because he died, it was big. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next time on Shit Gaming.